channel. My name is Ida Wilburn. This is my second video, and this is a pick a card reading for who you will be dating next. So I have 3 piles. The first one is pile 1 with the fluorite crystal. The second pile is pile 2 with, I believe it's called a lava stone. Or lava crystal. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And pile 3 with the black obsidian. So yeah, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. You can pause the video if you need to take some more time to meditate on these messages. You can pick more than one piles. Maybe there's something in one pile that you need to hear, and there's another message for you in another pile. So yeah, but most importantly, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, and whatever does not, you can just leave it. Don't force it. So yeah, we'll just get right into it, starting off with pile 1. Okay, so hello pile 1, with the fluorite crystal. Let us start off with your tarot, and then we'll get into your oracle cards. I've picked out quite a few oracles for this pick a card video, because it's always interesting to know who you're going to date next, and you want to know as much as you can and get all the information. So yeah, so your tarot, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Swords. So what I'm seeing here for you, pile 1, is that the person you'll be dating next is somebody who's pretty stable, who seems to be very logical. It seems like with the Hierophant with the Ace of Swords, it seems like they rule more with their head over their heart. Not to say that they are some know-it-all or anything, because with the Hierophant, I feel like that has that nice balance where they kind of like to take everything and everyone's feelings into consideration, and so I feel like that will greatly benefit you, especially if you roll with your heart a little bit more. I feel like they will offer you great stability with the 10 of Cups and with the Knight of Coins. I feel like they're definitely not lazy. I feel like they work hard. I'm getting Capricorn and Scorpio energy, but I feel as though okay, I'm getting a lot here. Let me calm down. I feel like they will offer you stability. Most importantly, they'll definitely offer you stability. I feel like if you go on dates, they would offer to pay for you. They would definitely offer to pay for you and everything like that. And sorry, I don't know what that was, but yeah, I feel like they would offer to pay for you, and they will always have your best interest at heart. And I feel like they may remember the little things, or they'll be like, oh yeah, I remember you telling me that you like, I feel like they're a good listener, even if you feel like if you aren't used to people listening to you, this person will definitely listen to you and be they'll be all ears for whatever you want to talk about. If you want to rant, they will let you rant to them for as long as you would like. Gender is not a factor in any of my readings, but I feel as though they definitely possess lots of masculine energy, masculine qualities. So meaning they don't have to identify as a woman or a man or non-binary to have masculine energy or masculine qualities. But I'm just getting that. I'm almost feeling like a divine masculine vibe. I feel like they're here for a long time. They like long-term relationships. They are good. I feel like they like commitment. I feel like they're more reserved as well. they will talk, of course. They're definitely not a pushover. Like they're not. I don't get the vibe that they're gonna let themselves be pushed around. They're not gonna let you be pushed around. They'll definitely speak up for themselves. They're definitely gonna speak up for you and for the people, for the underdog, of course. Maybe even too. Maybe they were the underdog one point in their life, but they learned how to kind of speak up for themselves and possess this like domineering quality where they just demand the attention in the room without having to say or do much. I feel like they may be very diplomatic, and they could be depending on how old you are, like they could be like quite young in age. They could be an 18-year-old, but it seems like they have a direction, and they work hard, and they're smart about it too. But anyways, I feel like they talk when they feel they need to. It's not like they're a huge loud mouth or anything. I'm not picking up on any like class clown vibes. I really just feel like they keep to themselves most of the time. I'm getting like the strong but silent type or something like that. If you watch My Hero Academia, I'm kind of picking up on Todoroki vibes, except for I think with the Hierophant and with the Ten of Cups, this person is definitely way more emotionally available than Todoroki. And I feel like they maybe aren't so keen on expressing their emotions, but they are aware, and they will make adjustments if needed. If you are like, let's just talk our feelings out, they'll be like, okay, and like, they will communicate in an effective, productive manner, because again, they're all about this long-term happiness. I think you will be able to see a future with them. They'll be able to see a future with you. But I think they're like a solid person, and I'm super excited for this new person, or I'm kind of picking up on new energy, or they could be present in your life. Like they could be like a classmate or a coworker or something, and you kind of like, you've seen them around but haven't really taken notice. But I have a feeling that they may ask you on a date, or they may come in with some sort of offer, or maybe you guys will talk more at like some sort of like event, or like I'm trying to think. You guys could like kind of talk more at some event or something, or even like at a supermarket. They may kind of come out of nowhere, but I feel like maybe they have like a familiar face or something. And as far as looks, I think they are quite handsome. Again, like gender is not a factor here, but I think that they are like handsome. Like they may have like sharp features, like a sharp jawline. They may have darker features as well. They could have lighter features, but I feel like they may have dark hair or dark eyes. And I also feel like they'll have shaggy hair as well, like shaggy, lots of hair. As far as style goes, I feel like they know how to dress. I don't think they're so much into like, I think they know how, whatever, even if it's like streetwear, they put streetwear and they like make it look good. They make it look classy and fine print. They, like they may have ironed clothes, or maybe they take their clothes to their dry cleaning. Whatever it is they do, they look good. They don't go out of the house much looking any sort of ratty way. Yeah, they may kind of be possessed of like an intimidating vibe, but definitely don't be put off by that. I think that's just them. It doesn't have much to do with their personality, really. So yeah, let me get into the oracle. So, okay, so I asked like what kind of shared interests you guys will have using the self-care oracle, and y'all got ground yourself and look to the stars, which I think is very interesting. So ground yourself and look into the stars. So let's start off with ground yourself. I feel like this person may be into some sort of meditation or some sort of practices, and you as well. These are like shared interests, things you may bond over. Or things you may begin to bond over, like maybe you introduce the idea of grounding yourself, or maybe they might introduce the idea of grounding yourself and the benefit. But I feel like this is how they maybe them being so grounded, maybe if they do practice this, that you're like, maybe you come up to them and you're like, so how are you so cool? How do you keep your like level head, like how are you so level-headed? And they may be like, oh, I ground myself. I make sure I'm grounded. I'm well-rooted in what I do, or something like that. And you're like, well, how do you do that? Or, and they'll be like, oh, well, and then that kind of brings up this conversation, or vice versa, whatever. But I feel like this contributes a lot to their demeanor. So yeah, and then look to the stars. So they might be into astrology, you might be into astrology, but I feel like either way, like, oh my gosh, that would be so cool if, like, have you seen that on Twitter where it's like, stock market BF and astrology GF? Like, again, gender isn't a factor here, but like, you can take the roles as needed. You can reverse the roles, or you can whatever, however it fits, however it resonates. But I feel like kind of that vibe. But I feel like you guys may be both be into astrology. Maybe that's where that kind of, not spiritual side of this person, but kind of like otherworldly vibe. Like, I feel like you guys are both, you may bond over astrology or the stars. They may be more into the mathematical parts of it and more into the transits and the exact degrees and the positions and the aspects, whereas you may be more into the personalities that the zodiacs bring along and stuff like that. But I feel like regardless, you guys may find yourself bonding over that. Okay, so I asked like animal energies that may represent this person, and I wanted to choose like one. I only wanted to like pull one, but for y'all, 2 cards came out. So this person, but they're both, it shares a quality. It's like a shared quality. So we have the sea otter, which is happiness. So these cards represent this person's energy. So be the master of playful living, release expectations, and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves, your good destiny of love is sure. So I feel like that's also, like, people may ask this person all the time, how do you stay so level-headed? And they're just like, well, because I know I've released all my worries to the higher divine, and I'm confident that wherever I go is where I am meant to be, and so that's how I keep my happiness. What's the use in being so stressed? You know, like something they may be into yoga or something, or you may be into yoga. But I feel like regardless, they are more lighthearted. They don't like stress. They really, really don't like stress. That's why they may live like more of a calculated life to make sure that it's more easy breezy, and so that they can make good decisions now, like responsible decisions now, so that later it will pay off, like the hard work will pay off. So frog, prosperity. So let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So I feel like this person has lots of good karma around them. I just feel like they have good energy. They may have had like maybe more of a rough background, or they could have had like a privileged background, but I feel like either way, they have good morals. They have a good moral compass is what I'm getting, and they like to grow. I think they don't like to stay in one place. They don't like stagnant energy. They like growing, and they like evolution. They like to evolve. They like change, I think, even if they don't talk about it too much. Or maybe you will find through these shared interests that maybe that's how you will get them to speak up about those types of things more. And I also feel like this person may be well connected, maybe into networking, like inevitably or whatever. I feel like they may hold some connections that will help you, and not to, of course we're not going to take advantage of this or anything, but I feel like they may have good connections that will help you out with your career and such. So yeah. Next, we have sanctuary. So, with this card, embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you, renew yourself, and thrive. So I think this person will love, love, love spending time with you, but they also, with that grounding, I feel like they need their alone time as well. Like they love spending time with you, but they're gonna need some time to recharge as well. I also feel like you will find a sanctuary in them. Like, I think they're just a very comforting person to be around. I think they'll offer you just a stable, like, they may become your home kind of thing. Like, it's like, they're with the aura of just being calm and of, you know, just going with the flow, and they offer the security and the stability. Like, they may become somewhat of a sanctuary to you, and I think they like being that. But yeah, I think they would also like their alone time as well. That's just how they always have been, I feel. So I think I chose the unicorn for like their kind of like archetype or like stereotype, or like what they may come to you as. So we've got patience. So pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. So this could also regard, maybe they may take a little bit to kind of, you know, this person that you date next may come in at a slower pace. You may just need a little bit of patience, but don't be obsessing over this. Of course, have patience with them. I also feel like they are patient. Like, they're not in a rush to do things. They like to very well execute things, and I think that is important to remember for when they ask you out, or for when you meet them. I don't think they're much into rushing into things, so keep that in mind. So yeah, and then love messages. I pulled some Island Time Wellness love messages for this relationship. So, well, actually, let me get this angel message so I can place it right there. So the angel message, what the angels have to say about this relationship, or about this next person that you'll be dating, we have commitment. So let's see if I can get a close-up here. So angel wisdom reminds you that when you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed. Your guidance is to persevere towards your vision. Let every thought, word, and action be directed towards your desired outcome. Nothing is more powerful than focused energy, and the angels will see the pure light of your commitment, whether it is to a relationship, a piece of work, a journey, or anything else in your life. Remember to ask them for your help, and know when you dedicate your intention to the highest good, they will support you. I am committed to my vision. So with that, I feel like that's almost coming from them. Like, that's almost like their energy. Like what I was saying before, they like to execute things well. They like to take their time on things so that it's not sloppy, but it pays off. Their hard work pays off. I think they really, really like to see that. And so again, I think they are very much into commitment, and that is also why I think you need patience, because they may take their time. Also, if this next person that you'll be dating, it evolves into marriage, which it very, very well could be or could turn out like. It may take a couple, it's not like they're unsure of your relationship, because they do like commitment, but it may take them a while to propose, just because they think they want to make sure it's good. You know, like, they're not going to be stressing over it too much. Like, they may be like, I feel like we're already married, like, you know, but they may know that you want a ring, or that you want the documents that say so and such. But I think they're also very loyal. Like, they're not loyal to a fault, but they're very loyal, and they will fight for who they love. They're very, very loyal. So now for these Island Time Wellness love messages, we have clock and, I'm getting that like with the patience. So clock need time, takes time, and time cycles, time to heal and progress. So I think this person is used to long-term relationships, so also be like, remember that. So don't don't be too surprised if they're like, oh yeah, I have an ex-wife, I have an ex-kid, or I mean, oh, not an ex-kid, oh my gosh. I mean, I have an ex-wife, or I have an ex-husband, or I have an ex-spouse, yeah. And I have a kid or two, not an ex-kid, but I have a kid or two. So I think they don't take commitment lightly. When they commit to something, they are full in, they are committed, so I would keep that in mind as well. They like to take their time, and I feel like you guys will, I think it will be a relationship in which you will both thrive, and I think it will be a very wholesome, it'll be a nice, healthy, easygoing relationship, but all good things come in time, right? So the golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So what I'm getting from that is that they may kind of seem, because I'm getting that they may like work, they like to provide, and they're like, okay, well, I have to work in order to provide. So what I'm getting from that is it may seem like they, at times, that they, how do I say it? Like, they're like all about their work, and so sometimes they may be late to a date night, or sometimes they may be late to a certain event of yours. But it's never, so it kind of, people may be like, well, is he kind of like self-absorbed, like, or what is it about, like, why is he, or, I don't know why I keep saying he, I very deeply apologize. Again, gender does not matter, disregard any pronouns. I'm guessing I was saying he because of the masculine energy I'm picking up here, but they do not have to identify with the he, him pronouns, so. But with the golden mirror, self-absorbed, so I feel like, yeah, people may kind of be like, well, is he selfish, like, or what's going on here, because, but in reality, I don't think they are selfish. I think it just may look like that from the outside at times because of how they, again, when they're committed, so you are a priority to them, like when you are dating, when you're in a relationship with them, you are a priority, but also work is a priority. Or if they do have an ex-partner, or if they have like if they have kids, they are a priority also. So that's what I'm getting, like, I feel like you have to be patient with them and not be careful about being selfish with your time with them, because they just want to execute things nicely. So I would beware of that. But yeah, I also feel like they like to take time to get ready because they like to look nice, especially if it's like for date night. They want to look nice for you, and so that's another thing why you may need to be patient with them. But yeah, so that's all I'm getting for you, pile one, about who this next person is that you'll be dating. I'm so happy and excited for you. It seems like with the Ten of Cups, with the Knight of Pentacles, I mean, it looks nice. So yeah. What do I have to say? I hope to see you in my next video, and I hope these messages resonated with you. And yeah, bye. Okay, hello pile 2. So, this is the pick a card reading for who you will be dating next. So we will start off with your tarot and then get into your oracle messages, which I love doing. I love oracle messages. Okay, so let's start off with your tarot. So the Hermit reversed. This one actually fell on the floor, and I don't know if the Hermit is supposed to be upright or reversed, so we can use both. Already right off the bat, I have to say that I am getting, I'm getting like intense vibes with this next person that you are dating, that you'll be getting into a relationship with. I want to put a quick disclaimer: gender is not a factor in these videos. So if I deeply, sincerely apologize if I tend to slip up on the pronouns. I'm like trying to use just they them pronouns because I'm not sure how this person specifically will identify, but if I slip up and use a specific she her pronoun or he him pronoun, I sincerely apologize. So yeah. So you're the tarot. So the Hermit reverse, the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Star. So I feel like this next relationship, this person that you will be dating next, it's gonna be intense. I'm just gonna say it because I feel it. With the Devil, because we have so many major arcana cards as well. So we have the Devil, and then we have the Star. So I feel like it's going to be like a whirlwind of emotions as well. I feel like this person is going to be very, 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 very extremely attractive. We have masculine energy here and we have feminine energy here. Take this how it resonates, but I think this person will be deeply attractive. I think people will see them as being attractive. I think this person may have they may have like lots of followers on social media for being attractive. They could make thirst traps on like a social media app. I don't know. Again, take this how it resonates. They may not do that. But anyways, I feel like they're just very good looking. Okay, so with the Hermit reversed, it can mean like either too much time in isolation, like over isolation, or it can be like the quite opposite, like class clown, very loud person, and it kind of like obnoxious at times. And that is honestly, they very well may be like kind of like the class clown. I feel like they're just popular. I really feel like they are popular, or they are like, they just may garner lots of attention. I don't know if it's good or bad attention. I think it's just like people are drawn to them and naturally. But I feel like this next person that you will be dating is somebody, I feel like they like to talk. Generally, I think they like to talk. I think they are a smooth talker with the Devil. I think they are a smooth talker. And they're very charming and witty. I feel they are charming and witty. How do I go about this? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like they know how to turn on their charm, and sometimes they, I'm just gonna put that crystal over her because I just realized so her figure was exposed, but I feel like they like to, they could have been a former F-boy, F-girl kind of thing, or yeah, something like that. But I feel like they have like such a charm. Like I feel like they're talking to me right now and they're like kind of flirting and teasing, and I feel like you will have like, I feel like you'll have good banter, good conversations with them. Like, how do I say this? I feel like you guys will have like those long night conversations where it's like you guys will talk about very deep stuff. I think they may be a Scorpio Venus. They could be a Taurus Venus. Maybe an Aquarius Venus. They could be a Sagittarius Mars. But I feel like they like deep conversations. And they like midnight talks. They like late talks. I feel like they have like, they may kind of come across as kind of privileged, or like they've always been fed, what's that metaphor or saying? They've been fed off of like a silver spoon or something. I feel like they may come across as somebody who's very just privileged, and like they have a good materialistic life. I don't know if they've always had it. I feel like they may possess some sort of like mysterious bad boy, bad girl type vibe, kind of rebel vibe, and like you don't know what's what. But they may have very alluring eyes, very playful eyes. I feel like they are somebody who also likes the nighttime. I think they really enjoy the nighttime. They may be into sports, or they may be into the arts. They may like to write. They may be a poet at heart. I'm trying to think. I also feel like they will be somebody who, I think they may like to either be spoiled or they like to spoil you. But I feel like they like the finer things in life. With the Devil and with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like they are kind of into the materialistic stuff. I feel like they may carry some emotional baggage. And I don't know if this will be a long-term relationship with this next person that you are dating. I don't know if it will be a long-term relationship. I'm kind of picking up new energy. This could be a new person, meaning you could have seen them around. Like, you could have seen them around, but like literally have never talked to them, but you know of them. Or it could just be a completely new person that you've never heard of, never seen before, you know. You guys, they may slide into your DMs or something, or you may slide into theirs. I feel like they may be more bold. I feel like they may be just like kind of upright, like, yeah, I like you. You know, like I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I like you, so yeah. But I feel like they're also kind of like I feel like they're good at knowing what other people want to hear. I feel like they may be a businessman. They may be into business. They may just. And I say that because businessmen typically know how to talk. I feel like they have maybe a deeper voice, just a deeper voice in general. It could be raspy a little bit. Let's look at the imagery here. But yeah, I'm picking up they may have like a mysterious kind of aura. They could have red or black hair, or they could be a blonde, like they could have highlights, or they could have dyed hair, of course. But I feel like they just have a very interesting vibe and aura, something that you want to explore, an intoxicating vibe, an intoxicating aura. So yeah. Okay, yeah. I also feel like they have a good sense of humor. I feel like they really do have a good sense of humor. Okay, so I asked with the self-love. Let's get into the oracles because I cannot wait for these oracles. So, yeah, I asked this with the self-love oracles. I wanted to see like any shared interests that you guys may bond over, and you guys got write a gratitude list and an intuition. So you guys may bond over like writing gratitude lists or writing about what you're thankful for, and you know you may believe that like gratitude puts you at a higher vibration and frequency. This person may be into the spiritual world and picking that up at the star. They may carry around crystals. They may wear a moldavite because of how intense they are, or selenite. But yeah, and then with the intuition, I feel like you guys both may be. I feel like they may be into shifting, or they may have had astral projected before. But I feel like you guys are both into using your intuition, and I feel like they like talking about chakras or maybe the third eye, and I feel like you guys will just bond over frequencies and manifesting and otherworldly dimensions or parallels. They may be into conspiracy theories and stuff. So I asked, like, what they may offer you, or like what they may like what stereotype, what qualities they may possess with the unicorn oracles. And we have got magic, so make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. So with that gratitude list, so you guys really both may be into like manifesting, and like I see it, like what's that? Just Like Magic by Ariana Grande. Like you guys may both like that song, or just relate to those lyrics or such. But I feel like there's just such a magical aura to them, such a magical, mysterious sort of vibe, like it's just an otherworldly type of vibe. And then the action card here, so now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams, move forward with confidence. So I feel like with this, they may be into sports, or they may be also, they don't really like to sit and wait. They're more into they like getting things done. They like the action part of stuff. Okay. But I feel like also they may come to you, they may be very bold, they may have like a bold approach, or like some of the things they may say are maybe quite kind of like off-putting, like, did you really just say that? But they're like, what? Like, I'm just saying how I feel, but it's like kind of puts you off guard. They may do that a lot. Knowingly or not. I feel like they walk around kind of with like a smug look, or like a smirk or something. Or they may smirk often. I don't know. Okay. And then I also asked like what they may offer, or what this relationship may bring to your life and stuff. So we have anticipation and 2 cards. I picked 1 card, or I tried to pull 1 card for each pile, but you guys got 2. So nature and anticipation. So nature, something beautiful is something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. So I feel like this person may I just feel like it'll be a very exciting relationship, like kind of like a roller coaster, and like it's like a kind of like a frivolous one. I don't know where you live, but like for me, like summer is coming up soon, and so it may be like a summer loving type of relationship, where it's kind of like they're here for a good time, not a long time, if I'm being honest. But who knows? We'll see. But I do feel like it'll make for some great, remarkable memories. So nature, sometimes all you need is to go outside, breathe the fresh air to remember who you are and where you want to be. So I feel like they really may appreciate nature, or the frequency they feel nature puts them at. They may spend lots of time outside, and they may urge you to as well. Or you may spend lots of, it may be vice versa. But I feel like you guys as a couple may spend lots of time outside, roaming around. Maybe you guys don't do much date nights in or whatever. Yeah, but you also may need to kind of like take, like you guys, like this relationship may be kind of overwhelming at times, and so you may need to kind of be like, you may have to step back and be like, is this really happening? Like, am I really dating? Is this person even real? Because it'll be like magic. Like, it'll be like so kind of like extraterrestrial and just like otherworldly, and the feelings and the thing, like all of it. Very exciting. And then I asked like what kind of animal energy they may possess or embody, and we've got the cougar. So they could be like a dominant woman, again, gender is not a factor. Or they may just have like girl boss energy, I don't know. Okay. In silence, you find power, claim your leadership role, and take action. There's that word again. You know where you have to go, where to go, and what to do. You have the confidence and courage to succeed. So I feel like they may be like, let's go here, or no, let's go here, or let's go, and you're like, what? Or they may like be like, I have to go. I have to go. I have to go and do this to this place, and you're like, what? And I just feel like they kind of have like more of a wild, untamed spirit. But I feel like they're also very assertive. I don't feel like they mess around a lot with, they're not gonna let anybody like push you around, or I think they may be like, they may have some jealousy issues. I'm just gonna say it. They may have some like jealousy issues, but with the that's more like lion, but with the cougar energy, they just may be like, yeah, no, like I'm not messing with that. With the whole, I think they used to play more games, but with y'all's relationship, I don't think they play very many games with you. I don't think they want that. I don't think they want to treat you that way. But even if it may seem like they are at times, I think they are really making an active effort to not do that with you. And then your love messages. So I pulled from the Island Time Wellness Oracle deck, but we have stabbed in the back and karmic relationship. So, with the stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So this could go one of two ways. Like either you guys have both had a recent breakup and you guys may have started dating each other as like a rebound or something, and then it turned into something more. Or it could be like it could be just a frivolous relationship in a sense of this is what will happen in between y'all's relationship. Like there will be, like maybe you guys are karmic partners and you guys are here to teach each other a lesson, or they get put into your life, you are dating them so that they can teach you a lesson, or and that you can teach them a lesson. I feel like with the stabbed in the back, I feel like this person may have been hurt a lot. They may not talk about it often, they may not choose to talk about it often, but they may have some sort of emotional baggage, and that may kind of interfere in y'all's relationships at times. So that is something that I'd be look out or be aware of. I think they're gonna try their best to not let it interfere with y'all's relationship, but yeah, this could be a long-term or a short-term relationship. I'm kind of getting more short-term if I'm being honest. And I can't decide. It could be like you guys are dating in the summer and then never see each other again, or you guys date in the summer and you guys are just stay friends, realize that you guys don't work out and that kind of thing. Work out as like a couple, a romantic couple. So flexibility. Life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current, for it is resisting the flow which create problems. Ask your angels to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there are other ways, previously unseen doorways will be open to you, and you will move easily through change. There is a solution to every problem, so look at all things with eyes of love and expectation. Then life force will flow freely through you. You will feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you change. So I am free and flexible. So I do think that you may have to be a little bit more flexible when it comes to this relationship. I feel like I'm getting wild soul, wild spirit. So I don't think they like to be tied down per se. So you may scare them with the let's get married and have babies talk. So I wouldn't jump right into that. But I feel like you just have to be flexible, kind of just take things for what they are, and enjoy. I really think they like to live in the moment, so I suggest you live in the moment as well with them to really enjoy this relationship and to kind of get it for all that it is and milk it for all the blessings that this relationship will bring you. If this does end in heartbreak, I feel like you guys will both, I think it will end with closure. It may not, but it could. I'm not too sure, but I feel like it will be a very fun, exciting, adventurous relationship, like once in a lifetime type thing. And that I don't think you'll regret it in a long time. I definitely don't think they'll regret it either. For advice, you may not want to put your whole heart in it, kind of be logical when you're dealing with this type of person, because I feel like they have some sort of tricks. They could be a Gemini, but they could have like some sort of trickster energy around them, and so don't be too sensitive when it comes to this. Just let yourself have fun. I really think that's the best thing you could do in this type of relationship. And yeah, so pile 3, I hope this resonated, and I guess let me know what happens. Have a good day, and take it easy. I feel like I had to say that to you, so take it easy. And hopefully you'll be back for my next video. So bye. Hi, pile 3. Okay, so I already lied y'all's tarot out. We're starting off with the tarot. And then we will be going on to oracles. So okay, so we have the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. So in terms of who this next person is that you will be dating, we have Black Obsidian. So I feel as though you both have kind of been through it recently. I feel like you both may have experienced heartbreak, whether it be romantic or platonic. I feel like you guys both have experienced heartbreak. I feel like this person who you will be dating next may be popular. I feel like they may be popular for their work. Maybe they've been noticed for their writing, or they've been noticed for their art, or maybe they're a very good athlete, or I feel like there's something noteworthy in their resume somewhere, that I feel like they possess something very natural, a very natural talent, and that really helps them out wherever they go. And so they may have some achievements or awards or accolades that have brought them some attention, or they just may be very funny. I feel like they may be very witty, or I feel like they always have friends. I feel like they're always gonna have friends. I feel like as well with the 9 of Swords, I feel like this person sometimes may get, also quick disclaimer, gender is not a factor in my videos. So this person, it doesn't matter if they identify as a woman, a man, or non-binary. If I say masculine or feminine energy, those are just energies that anybody can possess, no matter their gender identity, or sexual orientation for that matter. So if I accidentally say the pronoun she, her, or him, he, him, I sincerely apologize. I'm intending to say they, them. If I do say she, her, he, him, again, I sincerely apologize, and it's probably just because I'm thinking, I'm thinking masculine energy and saying he, him. So I'm working on it, and I so totally apologize. So, but sorry, I just had to disclaim that. I don't know if I even said that correctly. With the Nine of Swords, I feel like this person has kind of, I have a feeling that they haven't had the easiest time. Like, I feel like they don't have the easiest, they haven't had the easiest life. They haven't had, I feel like they've worked hard to get where they are now, wherever they are. When you meet them, when you guys start dating, I feel like they have worked hard. I feel like they kind of, maybe people have kind of screwed them over in the past, and because with the Six of Swords, this card specifically, they have a very determined look and kind of just like, yeah, I mean, I've made it, but I made it by myself, you know, like this victory is mine. I pulled through. This is what I've made. And I don't know if they're cocky about it. They may come off cocky at times, but I really don't think they mean to be. I just think it may even be kind of like a defense mechanism because of how much pain they've been through, how people have treated them in the past. But they truly have a very kind heart, I'm picking up on, and a very giving one as well. Maybe that is what kind of got them into trouble. I feel like they have a beautiful smile as well and very soft eyes. So with the Two of Cups, I feel like you guys will have this is a great card to see in who are you dating next. I feel like you guys will both fill each other's cups. I feel like it will be an emotionally fulfilling relationship. It may kind of seem like you guys have known each other for longer than maybe you guys have known each other for like 2 weeks, but it feels like you've known each other for a year kind of thing. But I feel like it will be a very loving relationship, a nice connection. It will be a connection. I'm almost getting like, it could even like be a friends to lovers thing, if I'm being honest. Maybe this person already is your friend. It could be your friend, and you guys start to evolve into something more. They may have trust issues, but again, I feel like because of how they love you, they're really going to try to work on it, and they want to work through it. I don't think they want to be a burden. They don't want to, you know, carry this pain and have it affect you, because again, I feel like they are aware. I'm kind of getting King of Cups energy. They could be a water sign, they could be a Cancer, they could be, alternatively, they could be, I don't know why, but I'm getting Aries, even Leo. Why am I getting fire sign? Okay, anyways, but yeah, let's get into the oracle. But they could be a friends to lover kind of thing, and I like friends to lovers tropes. I think they're cool. But yeah, so I use the self-care oracle to ask what you guys may bond over. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what you guys may bond over. And so we have journaling and creating art. So you know that talent I was talking about? So they could be a very amazing writer or a very, very good artist, and that's where they have garnered this attention from, maybe. But I feel like you guys have a shared interest for something. I feel like you may be a writer, even. Like, I feel like you write. I feel like you may write poetry, or you may write novel. I feel like you guys just like the arts. You may bond over the arts. Even theater could be a shared interest. Here, but I feel like one of y'all's dates could be like a painting class or even paintballing. I don't know, but I feel like you guys just will bond over the arts and, you know, the beauty of it, and it'll be very nice. And I feel like you guys may be a kind of like a storybook romance at times, or just something you guys may have come right out of a YA novel or something. Yeah, let me see. Okay, so I asked what animal energy they may possess, and we have the white stag. So protector, you are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. So I feel like with that, with that generosity that they have, I feel like they will do anything for their best friend. And I also feel like they like to protect people. They like to, also, this person is very interesting. I'm getting such a, like, indescribable energy from them, truly. This person may be into comic books. They may have, like black hair, blue eyes. Yeah, so old soul, that's great. So they may be more into older literature as well, or they may listen to older music. They may, at a time, I'm getting like they may have grown out of this phase already, but I feel like at a time they were like, I was born in the wrong generation. They may have had an angsty teenage or phase, or an angsty phase in general, that they like to laugh about now, I feel. But I feel like something about those phases still remain true to this day, just as not as prominent or as cheesy. I feel like you guys are truly, like, will have lots of parallels to, like, the novels, like, some things that will happen to you guys. It's truly, like, I feel like you only read about in storybooks. So, yes. I feel like just if they do create art, or if they are into writing, I feel like it's very, very beautiful and well written. Like, the imagery is just, like, they paint a picture with their words, or they make a movie. They could be a director, they may be into film, but they something about images, like maybe even the way they tell stories is, like, so, like, in capturing, and, like, you could listen to them talk all day because of the stories they have to tell, I feel, and because they're just so good at it. But that makes sense with the black obsidian as well, because the black obsidian is like a protection crystal, and so they may have that on them, or they may be interested in it, or that may kind of come up in conversation. I'm not too sure. But I asked, like, what they may be to you, or what, like, stereotype or archetype they may be and we got friendship. So, seek out your soul family, surround yourself with positive people, spend more time socializing. So that also may be why they always have, like, friends or something, is because they like to talk. They like to talk about, like, film, or they could start a conversation with people so easily. Like, they could be thrifting at Goodwill, or they could be thrifting and, like, somebody picks up, like, a brown pair of jeans, and they're like, OMG, that reminds me. I don't know if they'll say, I don't think they'll say OMG, but they'll just start a conversation to anybody. They could start a conversation with anybody at any time, about anything. And again, because of the way they speak, and maybe even the way they carry themselves, and the enthusiasm that radiates in their eyes, they're just like people want to be around that kind of energy. So also, yeah, with that friendship, this may be like a friendship to friends to lovers thing, or even, like, if I feel like you guys will always kind of be best friends, like even if you guys start off dating, like, maybe you guys will meet each other through a blind date, but you guys may meet each other through, like, a blind date. But I feel like no matter what, even if the relationship didn't work out or doesn't work out, like, you guys will still be friends. Or in the romantic relationship, you guys will still be best friends, and that's what will make this connection really so special. So I asked also, like, just something general or whatever about this relationship, and we got reconciliation. So remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. So this person could be like a childhood friend who you kind of think about, or have been thinking about, or maybe thinking about in this very video. But this could be like a childhood friend who kind of reaches out, or you decide to reach out, or you guys get somehow set up together on a blind date. I mean, hey, it could happen, since I'm getting that storybook vibe, like you guys are childhood best friends, and then you guys got separated somehow, and then you guys reconcile through a blind date, by chance, by fate, you know, like something so what happens in the movies, you know. But I feel like no matter what, like I'm just getting like no matter what you guys go through, like it will work out. Like this relationship will work out simply because you guys are friends. You guys are best friends or will become best friends. So I feel like even if you guys separate at a point or have been separated, there'll always be like a reconciliation, or something like attaching or connecting you guys. So with the love messages I pulled from the Island Time Wellness, we have self-indulgence, OMG, and separation. Exactly. Okay, so you guys may be separated right now and you guys will reconcile soon. But sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future, and then self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So I feel like in the meantime, I feel like if you guys have been separated and you guys are going to reconcile too, I feel like it was for a reason that you guys needed to separate. I think it was important that you guys both evolve. Like again, like if they were kind of an unevolved, kind of like cringy, angsty teenager and like like now you're gonna be meeting them when they're mature and when they've taken off with their career and know where they want to go in life and kind of have more of a direction. Like I feel like you guys needed to mature and evolve a little bit more before you guys could come into each other's path again, meet each other again. So yeah, I feel like you guys and that will help you guys be able to appreciate each other more. I feel like also you'll have the nostalgia. I just can't help but to think that this is like a past person. So it's like you guys will have the nostalgia factor, like being able to go over memories, like when you guys why do I feel like you guys are like, I feel like this is literally like a movie that's like playing out in my head. But like you guys may meet each other like on a blind date, or like you guys will match on a dating app like Hinge or Tinder or something, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I don't know if you remember me, but I went to like this school and we were friends like 3rd through 5th, and then I had to move away, and you guys will be like, oh yeah, I do remember. And then you know the story, and then I just feel like you guys will be able to appreciate each other more and be able to appreciate how each other's has grown since then, and you guys will continue to grow together in this lifetime. But yeah, no matter what happens, I feel like there will be a strong connection between you two that's like healthy overall. I think it'll be you guys will be friends, best friends. You guys are best friends. So yeah. And then an angel message, what they had to say about this relationship or this person is vulnerability. So only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable. So for it requires courage to take down all walls and expose your humanness. Your angel guidance is to become aware of your defense mechanisms, which keep you separate from others and the divine. Ask your angels to help you dissolve your masks and true barriers so that your fragile true self can emerge like a butterfly from its cocoon. The reward is freedom, love, and a sense of inner safety. So dare to be vulnerable and open. Vulnerability is my strength. So I think it'll be safe for you guys to be able to share what you guys have gone through with that 9 of Swords. Like I feel like you guys have gone through a lot. And you guys, I feel like it's safe. It's going to be a safe space for you guys to share your traumas or your childhood or the shadow work that you guys have had to do, and just, memories, and it'll be safe. And it'll be safe to be vulnerable, and it'll be good for both of you to do so and to open up like that. And I'm feeling growth and evolution. I'm getting Libra, Aquarius, Pisces. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. I like this pile. So yeah, pile 3, I hope this resonated. Let me know what happens. I'll see you in the next video hopefully, and yeah, bye.